Call us on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline Bling. That can only mean one thing.
Welcome to the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Sing! But now, pasta is one of the world's most favorite foods, also the most comforting if you ask me. And did you know that there are over 600 known pasta shapes? Spaghetti, lasagna, macaroni, those we all know. But what about the other 597 or so? So today, it's World Pasta Day. We have to celebrate with a chef that knows all about different pastas, dried and fresh. Chef Tjaart joins us here in studio. And of course, we are looking at a variety of different variants. Welcome.
Thank
yes,
you.
It is beautiful to have
you.
It
is fantastic, huh?
Fantastico.
Fantastico.
Chef Tjaart, please tell me, you know what, we're looking at a variety of different things over here. Before we get into any of these incredible things, I think there's a big debate. The big debate is dried pasta or fresh pasta. And I'm sure there are some differences that any culinary sort of person would like to know.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. So let's just talk about the differences of that.
Okay.
Basically, it's how it's made, its ingredients. So generally, with fresh pasta, it's flour and egg. That's what it's made of. Dried pasta is generally of water and flour. All right. Okay. So what are you going to get with a fresh pasta? And generally, I always say 100 grams of flour to 1 egg. That's it. It's that simple to make fresh pasta.
Lovely.
Roll it into a dough. Let it rest for 20 minutes, and then you can start rolling it out with a pasta machine. Or if you really are a good nonna, you can roll it by hand. Yeah.
They say you have to put your heart and your feelings into the pasta when you're kneading it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
It's all about the love. You know, the Italians are passionate about loving their food and cooking with love. Yes. So then when it comes to actual cooking, cooking fresh pasta is quick, it's easy, literally 1 to 2 minutes, depending on what you've made. Cool. When it comes to dried pasta, obviously takes a lot longer to break through. Remember, when you're starting to make shapes and it's extruded through a machine, it's under huge pressure. Yeah. So actually, the density of it is a lot more. So the density of the pasta is much greater on that there. But there's lots of different shapes and things that you can play around with there.
All right.
So festonati, which is like a sort of a festive pasta, is what they call that. Ziti, another one. You know, but
I know this one.
Do you know that one?
Yes, I know, because in the restaurants, they give you ziti to drink out of because plastic straws are no good.
You want to prove it?
Thank you very much.
There we go. So, I mean, how's that a great way for restaurants now? You know, we're trying to get away from plastic and things like that.
You know what the amazing thing about this? The water now tastes Italian. It's weird. It's beautiful. Oh, lovely. So festonati, ziti, aka straws in restaurants.
And then fusilotti, or fusilli, as we all know, the large corkscrew.
Oh, lovely.
Really. All right. And again, remember, all the different sauces take on different types of... the different pastas take on different styles of sauces as well, of which we're then going to make one today using the ziti.
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 Well, you know, I've never known what ziti looks like when it's not a straw. So when you actually cook it, you get this beautiful...
You get this sort of like, it's like snakes, or I don't know. What do you want to call this?
I would like to call those culinary sauce straws that have been cooked, because essentially that's why you'd have a pasta that has a good surface area for whatever application of sauce, because you want a thicker sauce with some pastas and a bit more sort of looser sauce when it comes to the others.
Correct.
I'm assuming.
You are bang on. Absolutely.
Grazie.
So let's talk about our dish today that we're going to create, a tutu rinta, okay, which is basically everything inside the pot.
Tutta
rinta.
Yep. Yes.
And so very simple in terms of ingredients. Oil. The Italians love olive oil. Yeah. So lots of that. So literally I'm going to take all that.
Yes.
And in it goes. So we're just going to pop everything into here. So oil with onions.
Lovely.
A little bit of garlic as well.
Is that ground? Or
so just a little crushed garlic there as well. So just pop that into there. And then tinned tomatoes. It's that simple.
Tinta.
Oh, there we go.
That's probably why. I'm just assuming.
You're wide awake this morning, huh?
I'm very wide awake. No idea, yes.
All right, so all that just goes into there, and then you want to sort of cook this for about sort of 10 minutes or so until you get this lovely. Absolutely.
Wow.
Italians, they love oil. I mean, they literally bathe themselves in oil and do all sorts with olive oil.
Not a bad thing.
And then a little bit of seasoning to start with, salt, pepper, very slightly, and then that just needs to really cook down till you have this beautiful sort of unctuous.
I love the unctuousness, though. And if you want the unctuousness straight through to your phone, all you have to do is SMS pasta to 33728 if you want to get some of the recipes of this tinta rinta. Yes. Tutu rinta. That's exactly what it's called, though. The recipe will be available to you, so make sure that you SMS in. Standard SMS rates apply. And of course, please go to the Facebook page as well, Expresso, and find us, because I want to know what your favorite pasta dish is, how you like to eat it. You know, what do you do when you're eating your pasta? Because usually it's quite a big family thing, especially when it comes to... It is a family everything. So if you have any questions and, of course, your favorite pasta dish, send it through. And if you want this recipe, remember, Chef Tjaart's got you covered. Just SMS pasta to 33728.
And that's your sauce. Once it's all cooked down, like that, and then all you need to do, I mean, what you can do is put the pasta into here and coat it once you've cooked it.
Yeah.
Just put it into boiling water, cook it through. Again, pasta, you don't want it to be overcooked. Remember,
Wow.
you don't want it to sort of fall apart. You want what the term is al dente.
Yes.
So you can always take it and break it. And what you want to try and have a look at is that there's no sort of white specks on the inside.
Aha.
All right.
I heard you can throw spaghetti against a cupboard door and
Well,
it sticks there.
to a window.
Oh, to a window. I
Put it
thought
there.
so. It's as simple as that. Of course, when we get back, make sure that you get that recipe to your phone. All you have to do is SMS that word pasta to 33728 if you'd like to know exactly how to make this gorgeous dish from Chef Tjaart. And remember, make sure to go to Facebook page and tell us exactly what your favorite pasta dish is. And if you want to make that, it is as simple as sending the SMS through and joining us right here. That is perfect. It looks gorgeous.
Oh.
Let's add some green to it.
A
while
little of
we're here.
pecorino, yeah,
That's-
a bit of basil. And again, Italians, you always tear your basil, you never chop it.
Tear the basil.
My goodness, you'll be in big trouble with
That's
Italians.
right. Let's find out what's tearing up the movie scene right now on Espresso.
It's my feel-good breakfast show. Call us on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline Bling. That can only mean one thing.
Welcome back to the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing, sing. So, as you know, pasta is what we're talking about, comfort food, no doubt. But of course, today's World Pasta Day, and we continue with Chef Tjaart, who's giving us some tips and tricks as to how to make sure that your pasta is absolutely incredible this weekend. So, as you know, pasta is a very, very good lining for a bunch of things when it comes to the Springboks playing this weekend. But
Absolutely.
yes, but you do need to know how to, this concept of al dente, everybody who watches a cooking channel, they'll say, oh, let's make it al dente. And a lot of my friends are thinking that you actually dent the pasta. And that's exactly, I mean, not what you do. So
No,
give us some
not at
tips
all.
and tricks. Al dente itself, what do you do?
In terms of what happens, you can see when it's sort of al dente,
Yes,
and,
yes.
and then obviously when it's overcooked, you can just see how it's just sort of very loose, very flaccid. It just sort of doesn't hold its shape anymore. Where this is actually still quite rigid. It's still got its body. So when it actually takes on the sauce, it can hold the sauce very well. Where this actually just goes down to mush at the end of the day.
I've actually made pasta that was mush before.
Okay.
And then I called it porridge thereafter.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
good to
that's
know.
what most people do, and that's what it is basically, isn't it? Flour and water. At
So
the end
this
of the
is
day.
al dente?
Yeah. So it should have a little bit of a bite to it, which is what you want.
You see, now, there's still some...
Yeah. There's some body, there's some character to it.
And there's character,
Yeah.
and the thing is we need character.
And that's-
like you, Chef Tjaart.
Gotta eat. You know,
And now we
absolutely.
just,
And
and
you.
let's try the mash.
Oh.
Careful.
So I mean,
Okay.
texture.
I can actually feel that this one, it's almost like the starch is, you know, kind of like it's cooked too long, so
This
there's not
water's
like
just been sort of absorbed by that there. So that's
Okay.
for your pastas when you've cooked them. So in
Beautiful.
terms of what we're going to do now, we're going to stuff some shells just now.
Okay,
So
what are these?
those are sort of just giant shells.
Shells.
There, shell pasta.
Okay.
So
wow.
we're going to be stuffing those with a beautiful mushroom filling here. So what I've got here in the pan is some onions sweatened down.
All right.
Some garlic. I've got some mushrooms that are already pre-done, already pre-cooked.
What type of
So
mushrooms
put
is
them
there?
into
Porcini,
you can, I mean,
portobellini?
you can use some porcini or portobellini, yeah, absolutely. Or just, some good old brown mushrooms, lots of flavour comes from there. And just
Beautiful.
mix all that together. And then lastly, a little bit of parsley to go into there. Parsley is a great friend of mushrooms.
Yes.
And then always, this is mushroom's best friend.
That's it.
Fried mushrooms with a good squeeze of lemon. That
okay.
is the winning
I love the colors.
combo.
When the colors in the pan are that beautiful and that vibrant, you kind of already salivating and ready to eat. And I love the fact that, this is why a counter like this in your home is the best. Because while you're
Absolutely.
cooking, you're sharing the moment and you just want to eat with friends. And talking about eat, you can SMS that to 33728 if you're interested in finding out exactly what we're doing when we are filling these shells. The thing about these shells, please share them. Don't be shellfish. Now, moving along to the stuffing of them.
Right, so stuff
Yeah.
them. There's a spoon there if you want to get your.
I would like
get
to-
into this.
yes,
you
I'd
actually
like to get
work
it.
it there.
So I can feel that's al
We've
dente.
cooked it. Yeah, we have cooked the pasta. So
Yes.
cook the pasta, and then just stuff it with that mushroom filling. Don't overstuff it.
Okay.
As well. You
Well-
don't want to be completely greedy,
Yes, indeed.
But open it up there.
Oh, I love we've got a conveyor belt of pasta
Absolutely.
excellence
Well,
happening
hey,
between
that's
you
how
and
you
I.
should work in a kitchen. And
Yes.
Imagine getting the family together in this there. Everyone's involved. Create a bit of a moment. You can imagine a couple of little dishes like that. I'll let you do the last one.
Thank you very much.
On there.
There we go.
But
and
get that into there. Oh,
look at that. Beautiful.
look
Come
at
on
that
now.
smell there.
That is amazing.
Great. And then all you need to do then is take a little bit of the cream and just pour the cream around that. And what's going to happen is when this bakes inside,
Yes.
it's going to create a bit of steam.
All right.
So you're going to cook everything, give it a wonderful, unctuous, voluptuous profile as well.
Oh.
A little bit of cheese on top there, a little parmesan, pecorino you could use, a bit of ricotta. You could really jump around there. Pinch of seasoning as well, and then bake that in the oven about 180 degrees until beautifully and golden in color, which then ultimately comes out looking like
I love
that.
the magic of TV. I love this. I've always wanted to do this, but we've made one earlier, and yes, this is the moment.
Here's the one there.
Okay, can we
How's that?
can we dig in? That's beautiful.
So let's just grab one for you there.
Thank you.
Look how that cream is sort of all baked up and set. And that's it.
let's
Come
do
on,
this.
get stuck in there.
I'm getting stuck in right now because this is gorgeous. You know what I love about this? It's fun eating, and this is what you need to do. Oh, I'm so happy that Graham is not here because he would eat this.
Do the whole thing.
So yeah.
Or sharing is caring. There might be a few to share around, you know. How's that good? So you have that wonderful earthy umami mushroom coming through, the freshness of the lemon, the parsley.
You know, it's very rude for me to speak while my mouth is full, but this is World Pasta Day, so it's okay. SMS eat to 33728 if you want this recipe. Chef Tjaart, it's been amazing. Could you add a drizzle of truffle oil around?
Oh, look at you.
I'm just asking.
The bon vivant of the world today.
Asking for a friend. That's what I do.
Indeed.
Anyway, there's not much room left in my mouth to talk right now. But thank you very much for giving us what we need to know, World Pasta Day. Remember, on the Facebook page, tell us what your favorite pasta dish is. And we'd love for you to get the recipe from Chef Tjaart, which is, of course, eat to 33728 as I try and finish eating this beautiful, what are we calling this? A shell pasta.
It's just a pasta stuffed with mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Oh.
You know what, Chef Tjaart? You're a fun guy. Ready? On your feet.
Naturally.